you want to check this out, I would get here fast before McCluskey does. I'm on. Thanks for the call. I'm on my way. Johnny PDA dissolves as the call ends. Another rip murder? Where? The docks. I've got to go. Okay, listen, I want to help. You dragged me out of the Royale before something bad happened. Worse than getting my arm torn off, but Sam was my friend. You head to the docks and I'll see if I can track down Sam's sister. She might be able to help us. Thanks, I appreciate the help. Thank you. Thank you. Take a cab to the NTS trip. That's exactly what we're going to do. And I was running. Okay, I wish I could run faster, but this is my RP run. Right here. Zagging. Go to transition. Confirm. Yeah. The South Seattle docks. Leaving the Seamstress Union behind, you head to the docks. The Ripper killed Sam, and maybe he or she slipped up with this latest victim. Left some useful evidence. Only one way to find out. Okay, your destination is the National Transport Safety Board warehouse, located in a small strip of dock. Okay. I should go. Okay. Oh. Alright, I'm leaving his chance in the first stand. Hey, that's mine! Who raised your pack of wolves? That ladder is rightfully mine. I could use your intestines as a rope instead. Ah, you can have it. I didn't mean nothing. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to use that ladder to get up and over this fence. Let's ask her if she knows anything about the NTSB. Yeah, the bums around here have been stealing old crap from that place for years. Not worth my time, though. Okay, now you to have some fun with the guard by the fence around the corner. Oh. Alright, $20 to give you a 5-minute distraction. I gotta get back to working on some real Neon. Alright, there you go. We'll give the guard a handy. Sorry, that's inappropriate. Yes. Nice. Let's go sure there's nothing out here to steal. Ooh, what is this stuff? Nice. Phosphorus grenade takes. Inside the large gray warehouse is typical as the outside. High ceilings adorned with girders and rickety catwalks top a huge utilitarian room. Concrete and steel walls meet a concrete floor. This is a place for storing things and nothing more. Lone Star anew, we've got a job to do. Officer Aguirre, you again? How'd you find about this murder? The press haven't even picked up on it yet. I have my sources. Listen, officer, I'm just trying to do right by a client. Mind if I look around? Whatever. I have better things to do, like find the Emerald City Ripper and make something of myself. We've gone through the researcher's computer, and I have a suspicion this is a copycat crime. The victim worked at the NTB's warehouse as a black box researcher. NTSB, National Transportation Safety Board. This warehouse is used to go over the wreckage from a plane crash to try to determine what happened. The victim is in charge of their highest priority investigation at the moment. We've gone through the victim's computer and his case notes indicating he was selling secrets. Idiot kept records. That'll get you killed quick. It did. Some runner like you probably offed him. To cover up his court-martial's involvement and tried to make it look like a Ripper killing. Here's the office key. Check it out for yourself if you want. The computer is locked with a two-factor encryption key. This appears to be the victim's locker. The door is slightly ajar. Inside you see several of the dead man's personal items. Inspect the toothbrush. The blue toothbrush is still wet from being used. It smells of mint and cigarettes. Ew. Inspect the comb. The comb is black plastic and has some wiry gray hair stuck in it. In the locker. That didn't help anything. Poster depicts a svelte young woman posing with an assault rifle. Okay. He's just brushing his teeth. Maybe over here. Dresden. The ghost still working on the dead man? He chuckles. As you can see, we've got another Ripper victim on our hands. Looks like the business is good for to die a little more these days. The victim's male, mixed Native American descent, age 38. Based on the condition of the body, it looks like he was killed around 2 in the morning. And yes, I'm a little tired. Bodies have been piling up like cordwood, it seems. Dresden. Cause of death unknown. Several internal organs were removed from the body after death quite gruesomely. I'm not sure the killer even knew what they wanted before they started cutting. Not much else to tell. He does have a lot of pre-existing scar tissue, so he probably had a major surgery at some point in recent history. Unfortunately, with the organs gone, I can't determine the nature of the surgery. Nice hole where his chest was, so what was on the butcher's shopping list? Well, they definitely took the lungs. The more I look at it, though, the other missing organs may just be eviscerated with the chest cavity. It sounds like the Ripper's taking a different trophy. Each victim sends over this guy's long as any theories. Who's that woman over there? No clue. She just showed up next of kin, I think. McCluskey couldn't find his ass with both hands. Don't tell him I said that. I was offering Aguirre doing the case. He seems like a real go-getter. Aguirre would love to solve it before McCluskey and get the gold detective shield. Plus, he'd love to see McCluskey suck it in front of his superiors. He's already tried to bribe me to keep him information from McCluskey and slip it to him. I'm inspired by their tireless pursuit of justice. Did you take the money? He grins away at it. Do you have any idea how much this job pays these days, ma'am? I don't think Aguirre's office of salary is going to do much to seduce me into helping him. Any theories? Oh, sorry, I don't have any theories. Just a scientist who happens to prefer dead people. However, while there was a massive damage in the chest cavity, I can see that the victim's lungs were transplants, which is interesting since another victim's missing heart was also a transplant. Granted, modern medicine has made good organ transplants relatively easy, but it's an odd coincidence. But as a scientist, it's just that a coincidence. This is only the third body I've personally examined. One of the other branches manages to handle the other two. If I find that more of the victims had organ transplant, I'll let you know. I'm going to take a look around. Good luck out there. Who are you, Shannon? Ass guy. You're not a cop. She looks up, watching warily. I'm independent, Wisher. I've seen you been praying. Do you know the deceased? Yes, he's my older brother, and asked Bear to help you speak to him. She shakes her head, looking at the one who has found herself for the first time in her life. But I'm afraid his spirit is too disoriented by his recent journey to answer me. You're a shaman? Yes, for all the good it's doing me. If I could just make contact, I might be able to deliver justice and allow my brother's spirit to rest. Were there any other witnesses? Not so far as I can tell, not among the living anyways. A realization that draws. Then dawns, bringing the light back in her eyes. But my brother's spirit may not be alone here this night. She closes her eyes and concentrates, droning on a low chant. You can barely hear her. Yes, there are others, other spirits who may be of help. Her features harden in frustration as if she's searching for something that remains elusive. Sighing, she opens her eyes and fixes you with a stare. But I can't do it alone. What do you need? This warehouse contains the spirits of a plane crash victims trapped between worlds. They wish to help, they wish to be heard, and they think they have something to say about my brother's murder. Lone Star won't let me in there, but you seem to have the run of the place. If you can find personal items that belong to the victims, I believe that I can summon a spirit to speak with us. I need at least 2 such objects. Can you find them for me? Of course. Let's go. Dig through the shoe pile. You find nothing about the shoes in the pile, walk away. Okay, just take a shoe. It doesn't really matter. You just need 2 items. Dig through the trash. A sticky substance of some sort seems to have seeped through the trash pile, and your hands are quickly covered with the stuff. After searching for a minute, you unearth a handful of interesting items. Inspect the earring. The earring is made of vanished steel and formed in the shape of a small salmon. An intense primal fear washes over you as you touch the surface. This must be one of the items the shaman was looking for. You take the earring. Inspect the cred stick. Surprisingly, the cred stick is still functional. You slot it into your PDA and $200 is added to your account. Inspect the dented lunchbox. A dented tin lunchbox has seen better days. You can barely make out the front face of a grinning troll on the front. objects is significant to the pigs, but okay. Oh, you're killing me, lady. Run faster. You are part of the turbo team. Why would you just take a shoe? Take a shoe. Some trash. Alright. Sure, yeah, see, I need to get in there. Yes, I need to get in there. How do I get in there? Go talk to Dresden, maybe? See what Dresden has to say. Mentioned anything about another key. That ain't it. Alright. Oh, okay. So the comb was from the crash, not from the person. Stole the comb from the crash and was using it. I feel as though you have found enough objects. Yes, they are here. You hand the objects you found. She closes her eyes and chants over them for a time. When her eyes open again, they are filled with tears. Thank you. These items are all I need. It shouldn't take me long. The hell is this? Officer McGuire trails after the detective, only meeting her eyes for a moment. She's the victim's sister, sir. This isn't a crime scene, officer, not some cellish drum circle. Isn't it standard procedure that you contact the next of kin? Ma'am, consider yourself contacted. Now get the hell out. Come on, if we stay much longer, I'm liable to do something I'd regret, or worse, something I'd enjoy. Alright, yeah. Karma gain 5. Oh my god. Alright. Holy shit, 20 karma? Okay. Sure. Confirm. Spend karma. Dodge 2. right. That man is an ass. She stares daggers at McCluskey from across the warehouse. But there's no helping it now. I should just be grateful you were able to collect these items before the clods carted everything off. Can we still summon the spirit? Not from here, I'm afraid. Spirits such as these have domains to which they are anchored. We need to get back in there. We'll come back later once the coast is clear. I can't stand the waiting, but I don't see any other choice. You sure you're up for this? It may be a rabbit hole, but I have to get to the bottom of it. Meet your brother, kill it, doesn't take any life. Yes, as long as you can deliver me for a while. Yes. Thank you. You're welcome. Now, since we have some time, we should probably enlist some help that we post security overnight. And I'm going to go out on a limb and say you know where to find these kinds of people who we need. Just good. I'll put up the money if you find the bodies. She produces a fistful of crumpled in the end from inside a leather pouch, starts to count it out, and then shoves the whole wad at you. Meet me back here at midnight. The spirits will speak strong then. Oh, I will. Let us go to the Royale. Coyote looks tense. Hoy, the ghost. You in the middle of something? Just getting jerked around by Lone Star, same old thing. No problem, what do you need? Backup. I don't know if I've told you this, but I was born in the Royale. BTL pushes like Stevie J ran the squats, ran my world when I was growing up. Sounds nasty? It was, for all kinds of reasons. I have a cousin, Gino, who's been missing for months. He hit the sprawl about a year ago and then immediately fell into some tweaker and bad guys. They hooked him up on high-amp dream chips and started using him for all sorts of direct. I tried to help him, but he pushed me away. Then he disappeared. I've been shooting up the BTL labs ever since, trying to find him. Ugh! I'm guessing you have a new lead? It's not a lead. Her face lights up. She's running hot. It has a serious edge. I know exactly where he is this time. Got an old friend who eyeballed him herself. I'm on my way. Paco's with me, but we could use another hand. You in? On my way. I knew you'd come. I'll send the address to you soon. Yeah, baby. Let us go. The customer told you to meet her. Appears to remember it's a public housing project. The buildings look like a cesspool filled with human debris. All right. Thanks for meeting us, the ghost. I owe you one. No sweat. I figured you'd use them back. Yeah, you never know what sort of firepower to expect from one of these BTL squads. Hey, listen, I got good news for you. You know Sam's sister Jessica? One of my contacts found her for me. While you were on your way here, I called her and asked her to meet you at the Union later today. Hope that helps. Good job, thanks. She looks at you, her scarred face soft. Least I can do. Nice, alright, let's get this done. My cousin Gino. Hey, my oven smell like garlic, Gino! Should be in one of the squats past the door up ahead. And there's a whole lab set up in there. From my experience, there's usually a lookout watching for cops outside and a guard at the door inside. I smell like sausage. Like I said, don't know how much firepower to expect, but these guys are nasty, so go and stay on guard. I just want to get in, grab Gino, and get out. How about we murder everybody? And then we don't have to worry about it. BTL cooker. The orc looks twitchy, his eyes rolling in his head. He scans the three of you, looks past to see if there are others. He licks his lip and nods throughout if you're going through some internal checklist. Hoy hoy, good day for a trip, ain't it? Listens to the guy's a clocker, trades work time for chips. Part salesman, part lookout, probably has a signal device for the guys inside. Just let me in. I'll see you around after this, probably see you lots. Probably in her 30s, but hard times have aged her. She looks at you with concern. Don't do it, friends. Don't slot that direct they're selling. BTLs and killers. Theirs, most of all. You have a pass card to get in there? No, but Jamal has. My son's card. Took it off him when his brain fried. Jamal's down the hall. Don't know if he'll give it up, but that's between you and him. We're looking for a kid named Gino. You know him. He doesn't. He's here all the time. Gino's a clocker. Trades his time for chips. Like they're a little errand boy. I saw him go in there this morning. Has to come out, so I imagine he's riding a dream chip. What kind of guards they have in this place? She looks around for whispers. They're serious. This place is backed by Yakuza. Yakuza? How many? What kind of firepower? There's a guy in the door. Charlie sells the passes to get in. He's He's not tough, blind in one eye. There's another 5 or so wandering around. 2 of them are bad news, covered in magic symbols. Mean. 5 or 6. That's not too bad. We have surprise on our side. Any chip heads in the lab? Yeah, all day, all night, and they can be dangerous too. Chip heads dangerous? Once someone's chipped, they can send them any program they want, make them do whatever, turn them into whores, killers, anything. Sound like you know from experience. She puts her hair back to show you, no implant. Then her mouth tightens and her eyes well up in tears. I do. I know. I lost my husband, lost my son, my daughter. They use her to record. Tears stream down her face. Got to go. That is terrifying. Can't get into this guy. Maybe this guy. I'm Charlie. Charlie's an expression of boredom and one with the IE drones. So you need a pass 15 each for the lot. Further examination, client list is more than a simple list of names. Also contains private information about some of the more wealthy and connected clientele. It may be that the syndicate is behind the collapse. We're working with certain clients here to secretly extract information from them while they are under the yeah, baby. But I told you it was only a matter of time. The Yakuza Decker, the man with the cyber deck with the heavily digitized. You messed with the wrong BTL lab. Oh, this is a Yakuza operation. Push a button, I can make all these tweakers into my own personal killer problem. You're fragged. I can't promise no ship heads by my run, my rules. Okay. That guy. That's the guy that needs to go.